The College of Education has established a new doctorate program that will be offered at Murray State starting in the fall of 2014. The new Doctor of Education in P through 20 and Community Leadership provides education leaders at all levels with the opportunity to pursue advanced study.
Well, it's a Doctor of Education, or an EDD. Specifically, it's a Doctor of Education in P20 and Community Leadership, which means it's a program that looks at not only higher education, be it 2 or 4-year leadership at universities, but also at the PK-12 elementary and secondary levels, and then at community agencies that are involved in the education area. In today's climate, it's not elementary and secondary schools and universities, they work together very closely on behalf of students to deliver programs. It's not so much they work independently. We used to talk about them being silos. The elementary and secondary schools would take care of their business, and the universities and colleges would take care of their business. Community agencies would take care of their endeavors. But it's become evident that with limited resources but common interests, that with all 3 entities working together, you can get a much better outcome for students, and that's what the focus is. Besides the leadership experience, they do need to have a master's degree. The master's degree does not have to be in educational leadership. It can be in a wide variety of areas, but they do need to have that master's degree. Additionally, there's a GRE score. They do need to take the GRE, and we have a way that we rate the score that a student gets, but that certainly ties into aptitude around a doctorate. When a person's entering a doc program, we want to be sure it's a good fit for them. We want to be positive that that their career goals or their motivation for entering the program is consistent with what our program delivers. You never want somebody to put that kind of time and effort and money, quite frankly, into a program that does not take them where they need to be. So there's a lot of evaluation we do around that in some writing samples that we have them bring in, and in letters of recommendation that we review, or letters they write us at the time of their application. So we review those materials, and that's all part of the admissions process. And we're always evaluating it. As we look at GRE scores and as we look at past academic record, we're always evaluating their probability to finish. I mean, there are many people who start a doctorate, be it education or in whatever the field, but there's some attrition along the way, and there's a tendency at times to get through the coursework and possibly not finish the dissertation for whatever the reasons might be. So we're always evaluating that aspect of someone as they come in.
Murray State takes pride in being able to offer such great programs through the College of Education and hopes for its success in the future.
We want to shape the education in the region. You know, our ultimate goal is always to help children. That is how we measure ourselves. And we've been able to do that in the past by preparing teachers, by preparing principals, counselors, others who are going to work in schools primarily. By having the doctorate, however, it allows us to prepare leaders at a different level. We have always certified superintendents. Many districts, however, do want the doctorate if they are going to hire a superintendent. So it gives us better exposure and more of an opportunity to impact children in those types of districts. But then in higher education now, it opens the door. It allows us to impact programs that then turn around and impact children. So we feel like it increases our scope, our span of impact of our programs, and allows us to better meet our mission.